it. Whee! Easy. So this is the 2017 Superduke R. I must be honest, I rode this bike about 2 weeks ago, but it was a bit of a rode it on a bit of a whim actually. I just popped into the KTM centre in Hemel Hempstead, seeing if I could take it out. I hadn't booked it, I just seen if I could take it out for a little blast, but someone had booked it about half an hour after I got there, so I only had a quick half an hour blast on it, and I was very, very impressed with it. And it was, I went back thinking, wow, that was amazing, but I just wanted to have another ride before I commit to anything, because I want to, well, I've test rode the Tuono now, and you know what, that was phenomenal, but Aprilia and KTM have approached the super naked class from a different perspective. I think what KTM have done is they've had their background in like sort of road bikes, supermoto bikes, and what they've done with the Superduke, as previous versions have just put a stonking engine in, an absolute unbelievable engine. For those who don't know, this is like a 1301cc, so it's one of the biggest engines currently. Well, it is the biggest engine in a naked bike, I believe. But this engine, this V-twin 1301cc, just pulls and pulls and pulls, and it sounds absolutely delicious. It really does. Not knocking the Tuono, not knocking that at all. That sounds gorgeous as well, that V4. Really does. I put a video up of me riding that one as well, and it's just a completely different bike. Say the Tuono's come from the race bike, the RSV4, and what that's done is literally just made a naked version of that bike. And I mean, you can tell the ride's a lot firmer with the Öhlins suspension, and that engine, that noise, and the power, how it delivers the power. I'm not knocking this one. You just deliver the power in completely different ways, and the completely different bikes, but in the same category still. Both of them have pretty much got all the same features: the up and down quick shifter, corner and ABS, corner and traction control. They've both got like a digital display. I'll show you this one now while we're stopped. If you haven't seen it already, I'm sure many people have. So yeah, this is the KTM display. Really nice. Got all the information on there you need day to day, but it's not too cluttered. The Tuono had lean angle sensors on it, and like a throttle position indicator and a brake position indicator. And although they look fancy, they're a bit gimmicky, I think, because ultimately they're going to distract your attention from the road. If you're going to be like, on the track they're fine, but on the road, do you really need that? It's nice to have, just to show off and show to your mates. It's a bit of a party piece, but really on the road I don't think you need it that much, to be fair. And it just pulls, yeah, that noise then, downshift. And I like this colour combination. I'll get off and show you in a bit if you haven't seen it already, I'm sure you all have. But this colour combination with the black and grey, with just a little hint of orange, I really like. But the other colour combination they do is like a white and orange and black. Have a look on the website if you the KTM website. If you don't know, have a look on the configurator. It's really good actually. And I really like both bikes. I was just saying to the guy in the dealership then, I think if you're going to get a KTM, it's like if you're going to get a Ducati, and then most people get red ones. If you're going to get a Kawasaki, most people get green. KTM is orange, isn't it? Would you get an orange bike just because it's a KTM? I don't know, that's a question you need to ask yourself. But I really like the black one with the orange, and get it with the orange wheels. I don't know even know if that's possible, but I certainly think it'll be quite interesting. Maybe you'll do that one. Another little fact about this, but not really a fact, it's just an accessory you can get on its heated grips. Now, I own a Ducati 899 Panigale at the minute, and one of the things I wanted to do first of all was put heated grips on it, and I know people will go, oh, it's a sports bike, you're not supposed to have heated grips on it, but I suffer with really cold hands, and I was looking into it, and anyway, there was a bit of a bargain on Amazon, and I think I paid like £38 for it in the end, and you normally retail about 80. I don't know, you'd have to check that, but certainly a bargain now, just because it just makes riding in the cold climate a bit more bearable. I really like the idea of it naked because you've got all the toys on it, and I know a lot of the sort of like the sports tourer versions now have got all the toys on them, all the bells and whistles. But you know what? Sometimes I want to be reminded that I'm riding a bit like an idiot. So I suppose I'm looking at something to slow me down a little bit. But is the Superduke R the best way to do that? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I guess this video is really about comparing the Superduke to the Tuono, because they're the only naked bikes I've rode at the minute. A lot of people would say ride the BMW S1000R, and at first it makes sense too, in all fairness, because that's got the electronic suspension, electronic adjustable suspension, where this KTM's got the WP suspension, non-electronic, and also the Aprilia has got the Öhlins suspension. And I don't know if you've watched my video on the Tuono, hopefully you will. You'll see that I didn't really think much of the Öhlins suspension. Don't get me wrong, I had no complaints about it whatsoever, but it was just, I don't know, Öhlins has got a bit of a hype for the name, and Öhlins is the best suspension, and it was good, but I can't see what was so fantastic about this. And having rode this with the WP suspension, to be honest, I can't really tell much of a difference, and if anything, I like this one a bit better, just because it's, and I know obviously you can get a suspension set up and you can change things how you want, but this just felt a little bit better out of the box. Man, I could do some heated grips today. Ticket! I agree, the seat's a bit hard, but it's not uncomfortable, it is perfectly formed. Slow speed riding is definitely a lot better than what I'm used to. It's just the position on the bars and on the pegs, and then the seat is just, and actually it feels a lot more nimble than what I was expecting to, like avoiding that speed bump there. It feels a lot more nimble than what I was expecting. Not got low fuel like quick. I really like this. Really like it. The noise and just the overall package. I'd say the quality, like sort of the engineering quality, the fit and finish, shall we say, is a bit better than on this than the Aprilia. It certainly feels a lot more better put together. And again, that's not because Aprilia isn't. It's just, I think KTM have just rose the bar a little bit, I'd say. I like the fact that this has got a fuel gauge on as well, and I know that's a silly thing to like, but I've never had a fuel gauge on a bike before. On it, you're always guessing, aren't you? You don't want to be in the middle of nowhere, just not knowing how much range you've got left. I am not getting as much sort of wind noise and buffeting as I thought there would have been on a naked bike. It's comparable with my 899. That quick shifter is just buttery smooth, it really is. It's so, no jerkiness whatsoever, up or down the gears. You find yourself just needlessly going up and down the gears for no reason whatsoever. Just to play around with the quick shifter. I mean, even at low RPM, it's the engine's still smooth and pulls away. Thank you. You know it's my right to wear, it's always nice to thank people, really. Talk about that price. This bike retails at just under 14 grand, and it's quite expensive for a bike. It is. But I suppose if you want to look at the nearest rivals, BMWs, I might be wrong here, 12.5 or something, but once you, I think I done on the configurator online, but I added every single option. I think it was like 14.5 grand, something like that, with every single option. No, this is 14 grand without anything, and you will, I think, you've got to add the track package in, the performance pack. I might be wrong on that, but you've got to add them, and you're probably going to want to look at adding maybe, you know, a few little, like, obviously I'll add heated grips and a few little things extra on top of that. The one I spec'd up online was I think it was 16, just under 16 grand. Now the Aprilia starts off at 16 grand, and then you've got to get rid of that ugly exhaust, stick a tail tidy on it, because that's a must for me every single time. And then you've got to look at also a personal hate of mine, pet hate of mine, is bikes where indicators stick out the side, and you put a bike, you're putting all this effort into you know, electronics packages and stuff like that. Just move the indicator so it doesn't look stupid. I just think it looks, stick it on the wing mirror, or, you know, I'm sure bike engineers can come up with a clever way of putting it somewhere else, but it just blinds me up. You know what? I'm going to take some pictures when I get back to the dealership. I'm not going to stop, because, to be honest, I just want to ride the bike some more. I really do. This is going to be interesting, joining the dual carriageway behind this bus. I'll hang back a little bit. That's another pet hate of mine. When you're coming down this slip road here, everyone who does this, right, I'm telling you off now, right? When you're coming down a slip road, it's for you to accelerate as best you can to the speed of the road that you're joining. Not just poodle down it at 40 mile an hour and hope to join. I understand, obviously, lorries and coaches and larger vehicles cannot reach 70 maybe in the space they've been given. But again, most of them are downhill, just to give them that extra push. But please, it's just safer just to try and join it. Well, somewhere around the speed of the road you're doing. 60, 70. What are you braking for? Oh fuck. Sorry. I like this. I like this bike a lot. I really do. Oh, did you hear that backfire? Oh, yes! Oh, I don't know if that was a backfire. It was supposed to. Oh, no. Oh, right, I'm getting one. I am getting one. I will make it do that all day. I don't even know how I've done it. I want to do it again. Just turn this off.